Two. Hey, that's right. It's me, ladies and gentlemen, back Lion Flood podcast host, content creator extraordinaire, and I am teaching you today 6 things you need to get started with your podcast. Now, I know starting a podcast can be daunting, it can be scary, it can make you feel as though you don't know what to do, and that's one reason why I'm here. I'm going to show you some of the simplest things, and it does not take a lot. Literally, you can get started doing a podcast with your cell phone and pretty much that's it, recording on your cell phone, right? There are a few things you need a little bit more along the way, but I'm going to work with that to show you. So let's jump right into that. 6 things that you need to start your podcast. Number one, right? We're going to keep it simple, as I was saying to you. We're going to keep it very, very simple. So, starting off with number one, you need a concept. What does that mean, right? You have to find your niche and make it granular. We can go into that even more deeply, but what it means is that if you're talking about everything, then you are talking about nothing, right? You need to find your passion, the thing that makes you tick that you want to talk about. Don't worry about if you think no one wants to hear about it and what if it, don't worry about that. I heard from someone once before, and this really stuck with me, right? What would you talk about if there was no one listening? That's one of the key and important things that you need to focus on. And it's very important. And when you come into one of the coaching programs or you start a podcast, you need to really, really, really find it so it's minute that that it's the only thing that you can think of, right? So that's one of the great things about that. Next, we have the second thing. You need a camera. Now, technically, you don't. This is the camera that I need. You can keep it simple and start with even your webcam, right? Or even your iPhone. I have a Sony A7 IV. Now, did not start off with that. I started off with a webcam and it was blurry and everything just beyond it you would not believe. But a camera nowadays is very important because that's what everyone wants to see as well. Now, podcasting at its core is audio. It's people want it, video and everything. That's great for the content, and you can repurpose it. But you do need some sort of a camera to maybe promote and help with your podcast when you're recording some episodes. But we get deeper into that a little bit later. And this is some of my equipment. You can start off with, like I said, your webcam, your iPhone, your Android, whatever it is. You can start off with some of those things. Okay. Next, you need to have a microphone. Here is the microphone that I currently use. There are several mics that are cost effective and work great. Currently have an SM7B Shure. Now, let me tell you, you do not need this microphone. Now, it does make my voice sound a little smooth, like that Barry White on the radio, right? But you honestly don't. There are several microphones that you can get that's way less. And I actually have a list of equipment that will help you get started. And it will be inside of the comments down here later after this video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. It's a free list of equipment that you can use that's cost effective just to get you started, and then some that you can work towards getting down the line a little bit more, right? One of the great things about this when we step into the next one is you need a mixer. Here's the mixer that I have. It's a Vocaster 2. And I did a review on this one before, so you can watch that in some of the past videos to see how it works and what it does. Now, technically, you do not need a mixer to start, but it is a great idea because then you're going to eventually want to get a proper one. So you might as well go ahead and invest in one, and you can get an inexpensive one, right? Vocasters are fairly inexpensive. Scarlett has them, and they can range anywhere from maybe say $100 up, but this one I have, it's compact. I really love it. There's several people who go a little bit more into Roadcaster, and I will be upgrading to that one later. But currently, I love my Vocaster. It's simple, it's compact, it sits right in front of my desk, and is absolutely great for me. So it's one of those things that I always say this is an important fact because it controls my audio. It helps me to know if I'm peaking or if things are happening with my guest, if I have a guest on virtually or even in studio. That really helps out. And as time goes on, I'm going to advance and do a little bit more of that as well. So we're going to keep going. Next, we have a hosting platform. Let me tell you about that. But before I do that, I want to tell you that this is being brought to you and powered by Ecamm. This is the system that I own. I am actually an affiliate for Ecamm, so I tell you that if you do choose to do Ecamm, you can use my affiliate link. It's no extra cost to you. I do get a little portion from Ecamm for that, so why not help out just a little bit from that and still help yourself out as well. They do offer a 14-day free trial, and it is only for Mac users. But don't worry, even if you are a PC user, you can still get a Mac Mini or something and plug into your Intel or your PC and adapt to it. But this is one of the great things that I do love about Ecamm. And so let me see. And again, brought to you by Ecamm. Yes, 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 yes. So let's get back into the latest. But first, I want to tell you this too. Do not worry about having any of what they call those gremlins, ladies and gentlemen. What do I mean by that? That gremlin that pops up every once in a while right there that says, you can't do this. You absolutely can. You just have to want to, right? We I hope I'm not dating myself a little bit too much with people who've never seen a gremlin. I hope, okay. Eh, the youngins out there, y'all need to go watch that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got some youngins who have not seen a Gremlin movie, please sit them down. Show them that cultural movie, especially for the one with Christmas with Gizmo, Mogwai, Bright Light. You know what I'm talking about, right? All right. Let's jump back into it. Where were we at? Hosting platform. There are several platforms out there for you to choose from. I personally use Libsyn. I do that for several different reasons. So I'm not here to tell you that one is better than the other. You need to work at finding which one works better for you, whether it's cost, whether it's productivity, how it works. You find the one that is best for you. But in essence, what that does is it hosts all of your episodes and keeps them on their server, and then they initiate it out to all of the other hosting big ones like Apple, iHeartRadio, Google, Amazon. They send it out for you so that way it's less work through your RSS feed. Again, that's something that you don't directly have to worry about right now, but it is absolutely important. Or you can keep all your episodes on your computer, and we know what will eventually happen there, right? It's going to slow down, it's going to bog down, so you might as well go ahead and take that investment, right? You can do a free one. I know Anchor has a free one, which is now Spotify, and I don't know if they still are because I have not used them before, but I started off with Anchor. And but I know like Libsyn, I think they have like a $5 a month thing. And again, I am an affiliate for Libsyn as well. So if you want to get on Libsyn, just message me and I will get you my affiliate link to try them out. I think they have a month or a 2 month free trial. I think it's a month. Don't quote me on that. I have to double check. But I know they do have a free trial. And just DM me and send me a message or leave a comment here inside of this here, so I will be able to get you that and everything. So I appreciate that right there. Thank you guys. So let's go on to the next one and the last and final one here in just 1 second. I think this is one of the most important ones, and you will see why in just a second as well. So, number 6, art and cover work. Here's my one. Do not ignore this as it is an important thing because it's one of the first things that they will see when they go looking for a podcast to maybe listen to. And whether they want to do it in a ride and they're taking a family trip or whatever, your artwork is the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, that they see. It needs to be eye catching. It also needs to tell them what it is about without them trying to have to decipher it like it's some hieroglyphics. they see the artwork and they go, "What is this podcast about?" They're going to skip it more than likely until they find one that they like. So here's my artwork. There's no right or wrong for it, but I do say that it needs to be something that catches their eye, but also still lets them know what it's about. Maybe they're trying to find something to listen to in reference to sports or, finance. And if you got artwork up there that's something that's obscure, then you're more than likely going to lose them, right? So you don't want to do that right there. And it's something that's really really great, and it just continues, ladies and gentlemen. For whatever reason, it blows my mind. Boom, just like you see there, that the podcast world has grown so much, and it is like your medium, it is like your brand, it is like your business, in order for you to grow and to be able to scale and get your message out there. But you got to do it properly, right? So those are really quick 6 things to help you start your podcast down this road. If you do have any questions, go ahead and send me a message. Leave a comment down there. I would love to work with you. I do coach and teach people how to scale their podcast, and I have a roadmap, and it's very simple and very easy. All that information will be inside of the show notes and inside of the page down here as well. And I look forward to seeing and hearing about your podcast. If you start one and you want someone to hear it and listen to it, send me a message. I would love to do that. So it's not complicated. It does not make your brain go crazy like this right here. So just keep it simple. That's why I said at the very very beginning, keep it simple. Make sure you also hit that subscribe and that bell button so you can get notified for other great content and teachings and tutorials that come out. And I look forward to going on this journey with you. I want to see how you grow. I want to grow as well. And I remember one of my coaches telling me, he said, "Hey, if you don't want to forget the things you know, then teach someone else, right? And it will help you to remember why you do it and how you do it." So thank you so very much. I want to thank you to everyone who's been taking the time listening. Thank you to my lovely best friend, my wife. She keeps pushing me to getting better, and she helps remind me every day about those little things that I want to keep doing. Right? So I love you all. Thank you all very much. And until the next time, hey, keep living while you are alive.